Hello.
Hello, hello, we are here. Welcome everybody. Hold on. All right, there we go. There's a draft. I send you the draft link?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, awesome. Hello guys, welcome back. Lightning Esports on a Wednesday evening, not at midnight game. Zai Big Fart Shoutcaster 69, joined by my lovely mid laner Harrison TT, who will be casting with me today. And we're jumping straight into draft pretty quickly. These guys are rolling through their bands. They got the Zach and the Ezreal band from Taiwan, and Corki as well. So the two premier ADCs of the patch, Ezreal and Corki, have been taken away. And the third premier ADC, Tristana, has also been removed.
I'm glad to see this. We're going to have some actual variants in one of these games. So,
Yep. And immediately locking in Leona.
Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, although people could maybe start bringing Morgana again as a counter to Leona. Let's see if they opt to do that. I don't know if it's still a good counter to Leona or not, but Morgana was always the classic CC engage counter pick to these types of, and I spoke too soon, so they are locking in Braum. A little bit more of a soft counter rather than a direct counter to Leona, but it is definitely a little bit more of a difficult matchup. You get the engage, the disengage power from Braum, and then he does have the ability to help his team re-engage right afterwards, so we'll have to see how support of Mikingdom plays it out.
Yeah, Zaya being thrown in early here is kind of interesting. I guess it just counters Leona with your ult, but I mean, besides that, it's a little bit too early for the pick, I would say, at least. I don't know. Can really abuse Zaya right now.
Yeah, I don't think she has
long-range camps.
I don't think she really has a strong laning phase by any means. Is it Zeri ADC, I'm guessing?
I would hope so.
Yeah, I would assume that is a Zeri buff, but you can see they're toying with the idea of picking Sion again. Maybe Mikingdom is confident in their ability to play against Sion. The champion is really weak right now, but we should never count out Glebe on the Sion. And they're gonna lock it anyway. So they're confident in Glebe's abilities to pilot the champion despite the weakness.
What?
And he's actually gonna get a tank versus tank matchup in the top lane. I'm actually really surprised to see that. I would have expected like a Camille or like some kind of carry to really just like trash on the Sion in the top lane, but I guess not. Terrain is gonna play the Cho'Gath into it. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Zerath's gonna be a band away, but if I'm the Sion right now, if I'm Jalib, I'm perfectly happy. I'm like more than happy. I'm pleased with this position. Sion does really well in the other tanks, so yeah. I don't know. I mean, he's just gonna outpush the Sion and the Cho'Gath, sorry, and the Cho'Gath is just gonna be under his own turret, just kind of like bleeding out the whole lane. So
yeah, and you already know, like, playing like when Sion's behind, he's never really behind. So,
Right.
but when he's ahead, you can really like feel it, right?
Yep.
And we'll see if Jaleeb Scion continues to go unbanned through this tournament, uh, or we'll see if Terrain's actually able to pick up a win against it. I think it's only lost once in the entire history of the Lightning tournament.
My gosh, we should actually just find the stat. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I
That'd be hard to
genuinely
find,
think
but
it's only lost once in the entire Lightning tournament.
mm-hmm.
So maybe if Terrain can make it number 2, props to him. Anyways,
Oriana blind.
Oriana locked
Ooh.
in. Pretty okay blind mid pick. See what Baird, Mr. B. Weiss himself, opts to play into that. Zoe is up. So is the Yone. I don't know what else does Baird play. He just plays all the cringe mages.
Yeah, I would go for something like a LeBlanc here. I think is really good for him. They're gonna go
Zyra
Zyra
jungle
jungle
coming out
though.
from Strenuous. That is a Zyra jungle for Strenuous.
Yeah.
Been playing it a little bit in his free time. I think he is confident now to pull it out in the tournament game.
Yeah, Zyra probably, I think the best jungler on the patch, just most broken jungler in the patch, can solo Baron, 250 full clear, really, really fair. Just really fun to play against. And they
I
got
like
like
the
in
Jace. I like the
Jace.
Jace a
I
lot, actually.
think it's
As a
okay.
pick,
I
I
think it
like it.
rounds out their comp pretty well, unironically.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I do like the Jace a lot. You also have like a lot of power into Oriana in the laning phase. And
Yeah,
try
I
and do
mean,
that
this is
early
just like
prio to help your Zyra, which will actually be important when you're against a Vi. A lot of CC and lockdown. So
yeah.
we'll see how they play this draft out. Which one of these drafts do you like more? I think they're pretty even for the most part.
I like left more because I think the Vi's kind of unironically hard to play this game. You have to be really like careful to not overdive.
Right.
And then I think, like, I don't know, you have Cho'Gath on your team. Zyra Jace is really good into something like a Braum as well. So,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
for
know.
sure. It seems like Zyra is just the main problem that they need to
Yeah,
that
this champ can
they're
just kind of
playing
take
against.
over games, and Vi's just going to get outpaced so hard in the jungle.
We'll have to
So,
see a lot of early ganks, some cheese, some high aggression coming out from Mr. Vice Lele here in the jungle on this
yep.
Vi. Really expecting a lot. You got a huge wombo combo with the Vi, followed up by Oriana Shockwave. You've got the lockdown for the Zeri, and technically for Zyra and Jace too. But a lot of CC, a lot of disengage on the side of Taiwan.
Right.
But there's also a lot of CC and disengage and engage on the side of the Mikingdom. So it's anyone's game, really. We'll see how it goes as we go into week 2 of the round robin. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Blue side is already locked in for playoffs.
Like, I have no idea. I don't know.
Team lists.
I got no idea.
Player list. Group stage. Where is it? Okay, here it is. I think they could be locked in for playoffs, but if Mikingdom wins this game, I think they should be locked in. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Alright. Oh. Let us not mean to do that. Here we go. Got 2.5 minutes remaining before teams go into the game, into the video game, play some exciting League of Legends action, which we will also be playing later today. Tune into the sexual chameleons game, everyone. Have to.
Yep.
We will be playing versus Red Lightning himself.
Could you stream your client when you have a chance?
Yeah, I'll do it as soon as we get into game. It has been doing the crash thing. Stream crashes. I'm streaming
Gotcha.
before we load in.
Okay.
Sup, guys in the chat? How's everyone doing? This fine Wednesday evening. Sup, guys in the chat? 50 seconds, 50 seconds. Woo! League of Legends, League of Legends.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right. You see my stream?
Yep.
Fantastic. All right, very good, very good. We are in the game, ladies and gentle gamers. Let's see how the teams do today. A short break. We're back in with some League of Legends action. And immediately we're pausing. All right. It's like just a 5 point with a 4.5 point happening here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. As I do think both. Hold on, is the game frozen?
It's the when they pause is yeah.
But let's see what how both junglers opt to path. I would like to see Vi path towards bot lane away from top. I don't really think it matters too much for Zyra because she clears so fast anyways.
Yeah.
You can kind of just clear the entire jungle recall and then you can be on the map before Vi even finishes her full clear. So I think it's really on Vice to make sure he is optimizing his time as much as possible and try and be on the map pressuring during the short window he has while Strenuous is most likely going to be basing before the Scuttle Crab or after the Scuttle Crab. So let's see what Vice opts to do. I would maybe a 3 camp into a gank could be a play here. So watch both junglers. Eyes on the jungle matchup. Erevis going to face check into Braum and decides to go aggressive anyways, dropping the ignite. Braxy is going to start shooting pellets. Both supports taken down to about 200 HP. As the farming continues in the bot lane.
Yeah, and pings have already come down onto Zaya's cleanse. I don't think she should have gone cleanse this game. She already has a Braum. And what it's going to do is allow her to get poked out so easily from this Jace, Zyra, and even Zeri kind of pseudo poke comp that they have. So
yeah,
it might not be good for her later in the game.
I think Barrier was definitely a safer option this game. I guess you're afraid of the Leona ult, but you can already. It comes out so slowly, like you can really have some time to press the R button before it actually stuns you.
Yeah, you already have like your ults, and you already have a Braum as well. Like I think you're okay.
Yeah, I think definitely going like for the Barrier here is a better call. As someone who has been slowly getting back into the ADC grind, I've been winning more games that I take Barrier, and losing games that I don't take Barrier.
So, yep. Yeah, when in doubt, take Barrier. Yep. Oh, really nice key from B-Waste to get the slow there.
Just going
He's
to be
going to
more
cover the shape
aggressive.
pretty hard.
Ooh, good sidestep from Bearauga. Oh my god! Almost good with the solo kill. Damn.
Yeah.
That was actually quite the outplay. A lot of patience coming in from the Oriana there.
Zyra's clear is... This is a pretty slow clear, all things considered, not gonna lie. But I think you have to stand still on the buff to like get the maximum amount of plants. That might really change how the clear works. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't play
enough.
Zyra. I can't comment on
But
that.
I know you're supposed to be able to be done by like 255 or something around there.
Right. So Strenuous smartly padding towards the top side, knowing that Vice would have probably started his red side. No reason to path towards a Scion Cho'Gath lane, right? So, I think the bot lane of Taiwan is also aware that Vice Lele should be bot side, and there he is. They do see him on the ward. Here we go, the wet noodle fight in the top lane.
Yeah, I'd like to see Vice convert a play on the mid lane. They got Jace's flash basically for free.
Yeah.
He doesn't have TP, so I mean, if he dies now, it's like basically GG for him. At least for the early game.
I think he's gonna opt to try and get a play happening in the bot lane. He's gonna loop around into the bush. Actually,
they can maybe look to dive here on the stacking wave. It's pretty good.
See what they opt for. Meanwhile, Strenny was going for the top gank. Wants to get Jalib ahead in this lane and see, can they force the flash? Okay, no, the Terrain isn't even going to bother flashing, and looks like they are going to look for the dive onto the bot lane. I think Erebus might be the... Oh, flashing away!
Ooh.
Never mind, does pick up the kill. Vice Lele also flashing over the wall, but Braxy does the same and follows up with the quick auto attack to pick up the kill afterwards, but he might follow soon too.
Alan needs to be careful.
Galen will also fall. Yeah, ends up being a double kill for Braxy, and I think he takes that. I think they take that.
Yeah, and I think even though he lost the wave, they're going to take that because they got the map, or the play on the top side of the map as well. So
Right.
They are pretty much ahead here, ahead in 600 gold. So
yeah, a
pretty
little
decent
bit
outplays here.
A little bit messy
And
on
misplays,
managing the tower aggro. Really like committing for the Leona, and it didn't really fully work out in their favor as Braxy ends up picking 2 kills off the end of that, and he isn't even down CS on Xayah, so not really the worst in the world. Let's see, BWE. Whoa, a little bit of anti-synergy there. Bearauga still has flash to get out of here, and there it is. A little bit of a... Oh, but he actually snipes him. BWE gets the kill with the shock blast from downtown. So now Jalib ahead in this matchup, going to go aggressive onto Terrain. The silence. Oh, he actually puts the hammer down as before the silence comes. Excellently done from Jalib in the trade. Once again, proving his Scion mastery. You got to ban this champion from him, guys.
Yep. And I think what happened in mid there, I think he thought Bearauga was going to flash to the E would kind of go in a different direction. And meanwhile,
is this
Jalib looking for the solo
coming in?
Flash
it out from the rupture. Okay, gets hit by the silence this time, so not quite.
It's a bad flash.
Yeah, a little bit of a bad flash. He was doing that for the stream. He was doing it for the stream, the content, you know?
Yeah, I think he just has to flash forward and he's got it, but I think Strenuous is just trying to predict Bearauga's flash, but is a little bit too cooked. Bearauga just held it for some reason. Maybe it was just accepting his death, I'm not sure.
Happened. It worked out.
Died. Yeah, still died. And both neutral objectives are going to be up. I'm interested to see which one to go for. I think blue side should try to stack dragons.
Yeah,
I think dragons are so OP. I don't know. I think it...
Your bot lane's got Prio, and you can see Vices here for the gank, but so Strenuous for the counter. That is a level 6 buy.
Vice is already 6.
Shit,
wow.
Already. That is insane. Well, you know, the quick assault and battery coming out from... ooh! That was almost a sidestep, but I think Strenuous was going to fall here shortly afterwards, too. And there's going to be 2 kills over to Vice Lele. The timing on the level 6, like level 6 versus level 5 on the junglers, and you can see it pays dividends for Mr. Vice here as he picks up 2 kills in the bot lane, and that should be the dragon for them.
I think Zyra's just going to run and probably just take grubs with this pretty strong sign that she has in the top lane, so... Yeah. It's ultimately going to be the trade, I think. I mean, maybe Vice can cross over in time. I'm not sure. It kind of depends. It kind of depends on what the mid lane, how mid lane's going. I think Jace kind of has control.
He definitely
so it's a little bit scary.
And he does see Vice on the ward, so I think he's just going to back here, and they're going to trade the Void Grubs for the dragon here, the Infernal Drag. And I don't think that's a horrible trade. Cut your losses and take what you can. Grub stacking is pretty strong anyways, so...
Really nice kiting here from Jalib.
So much stronger than the Cho'Gath right now.
Yep. The difference in items is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
The Giant Spell and the Crystalline Bracer versus the Ruby Crystal and the Rejuvenation Bead.
Train really feeling the pain in the top lane.
Yep.
Oh, neat little sidestep from Braxy.
Yep.
They're going to go aggressive on the bot lane now. Erev stepping up a little bit too far, and this should be a free kill over to Galen.
They have to be really careful
though. Counter engage here. Cleanse dropped for what reason?
Well, the Bromot's pretty bad. Zeri 6 is really strong, but yeah.
Jacob is like, he's still fragging, but I think he's going to fall soon afterwards. There's Fly, and he dies. Nightion picking up the kill on that one. 4-6 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I just think if Leona had 6 there, it's maybe playable, but just didn't have enough experience to hit that level just yet.
Right, and
Galen
and here.
Yeah, Galen and Nightion are pretty strong now. 3 and 1 on the Xayah, doing pretty well in the bot lane.
Yep, he's doing great, and I'm gonna look for another kill onto Bearaga here in the mid lane, and nice.
That's just a
really good solo
kill.
kill coming out from Bweez. It's really like on like the solo lanes here, right? Like they're a lot stronger than the bot lane currently is. So let's see how they're able to make some plays and make some space for Braxy to get back into the game on this Zeri.
9-minute Heartsteel or like 9:30 Heartsteel is insane.
Yeah,
and he's going to be able to. He's going to be able to stack it against Cho'Gath, so getting this really early is actually really huge for him. He's going to be very accelerated in the heart stonking department.
Yeah, and he was
and
already...
Jace finishing Eclipse as well.
Oh yeah, one completed item coming in for both solo laners. So solo laners of Wo-Ai Taiwan flexing their muscles here, and the huge power spike from the Eclipse on Jace. Don't know if Orianna should be able to lane anymore. The fight is happening in the bot lane. Erebus is still level 5. Like, I don't know if you really want this fight.
Just not really respecting Xayah's damage. I mean, Xayah's at 1 full item, while Braxy's only at components, and I don't know. With Braum with a lead, it's really hard to fight just 2v2. You kind of need multiple people to kind of break his shields. And Vi's going to be looking for the play behind. Bweez a little bit of over-aggression. It should just be a free kill, I think, or at least
good flash away from the shockwave. So the shockwave wasn't exactly layered perfectly with the assault and battery, and I think they might have been able to pick up the kill if they did. But here's Strenuous for the... Oh my god, another shock blast to snipe Orianna.
Wow. Yeah, he's really good. I think Bearaga is just kind of greeting a little bit too much of his flash.
And
but
come on, Heartsteel stack.
Pretty good.
Heartsteel stack?
I think he already got it. Yeah, see, he's already at 48. And he got it like 1 minute ago.
Erebus is going now. Now that she has 6.
Okay, they're gonna get Xayah at least. But Erebus, a little bit of over-aggression.
Immediately, oh no.
That's
not that is not the greatest situation to be in here.
It's just pretty good from Strenuous. They should be looking to dive this Cho'Gath. He has flash though, but they can at least milk the tower pretty hard here with Demolish and Scion. But when Terrain's just gonna be greeting a little bit of a troll play.
I think this could be the perfect dive angle.
It's a Balsan Law. It's a Balsan death. Good
Balsan Law, Balsan death. Yeah, there you go.
But the thing is, that's gonna give them 6 scrubs.
Yeah,
Vice burned his flash, doesn't have ult. He's just gonna have to sacrifice his top side.
I would really like to see like Leona just ditch the sorcerer's shoes. What? That is interesting.
Oh wait, what the heck?
Leona's cooking.
Wait, what?
I don't
Sorcerer's
know
shoes,
about
Leona.
the sorcerer's shoes. It's a little bit interesting.
It's tech. It's hidden tech.
Yeah, hidden technology. You see, you proc the passive, and then you get bonus damage when your AD carry proc the passive. Well, this is like just a ridiculous amount of damage coming in from Jace. Baron just gonna fall here? Oh, the shock blast just doesn't quite land. Another pause coming in. Seems like Erebus's game has frozen.
I really like the Mercs on Jace here as well. It's gonna help him a lot.
Really good.
I don't like Manamune second on Jace. I kind of hope he goes something like an Edge of Night or something, just like exist, because he's gonna have to eat the Vi or Oriana combo at some point.
I agree.
Or
Although
even just Maw, either or.
I will bring up the counterpoint in that their bot lane is behind, and I'm assuming this game will go to late, in which case Manamune will give better scaling. At least that's my thought behind it.
You get Manamune like third or something, is what I'm saying.
Third, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's fair, yeah.
I think it's just a really underwhelming item if you're ahead.
Yeah, I could see it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Edge of Night is definitely the bane of a lot of mages' existence until they get more items to deal with it. And
I mean, Vi can smite it, but I don't know. I feel like you would just either play like Vice doesn't know, or try to play as if Vice doesn't know it, or just like take the HP that it gives you. Any other stats?
Right. You essentially, like, if you're playing around the spell shield and you're positioning properly, you essentially have a free get out of jail free card.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. We're back, and we gotta wait for the little pause. Yeah. Alright, just really need this Zeri to farm back up, but Xayah is Bing chilling right here. I mean, we can see that Braxy is even in CS, 92 to 96, so he is farming pretty well despite the difficulties that are happening down here. Xayah is up 1,100 gold, which is quite substantial. However, blue side still has the gold lead, and it's just purely off of the solo lanes. I mean, like, they're just absolutely dumpstering their counterparts here. I'd like to see Vice continue playing around bot side, which he is doing. He is getting Dragon. And I think he should just keep looking for ganks, keep looking for dives. Erica's going in aggressive again. I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, she's really just... she will not, like, let off the accelerator. I don't know.
If all else fails, do it again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just keep trying until it works.
Ooh, and it's gonna be a Mountain Soul. So I mean, if Red Side gets this Mountain Soul, it's actually pretty playable against the poke that they have.
Yeah, but it's also really good for blue because you got Scion and Leona on your team.
Well, that's if they get the dragon.
That is true. That is if they get the dragon.
Scion already at 100 at Heartsteel Sex. Pretty chillin'.
Jaleeb is Bing chilling up in the top lane.
Yep. Vi's gonna look for a play mid. Jace doesn't have flash just yet, so this guy actually be a kill timer.
Bang! There it is.
Which was mid, but he's gonna try to one for one.
Does he get a kill in the 1v2? Let's see.
Vi can't kill here, I don't think. Oh, he's trolled by swapping the range for him. I think he's dead.
Yeah, he is dead. Shutdown going over to Vi as Stringus is here for the gank onto the bot lane. See if he's Shutdown going over to Braxy, successfully neutralizing the advantage that Galen and Nightion have slowly been building up in the bot lane. Very well played from Strenuous to find the opportunity to pick up a couple of kills here. But we do also have to give props to Vice. Ends up shutting down B-Weez in the mid lane and giving himself some gold in his pocket and helping out Bearaga. Check the gold really quickly, and that shutdown, the 700 gold shutdown for Braxy actually just slightly edges him out over Xayah in the gold department. As he is fully back in the game. He's got 1.5 items to Xayah's 1.5 items.
Well, Vi's on the way up here, so he could be in a little bit of trouble.
Ult. There it is!
Have the ult, so.
Oh, actually stops it with the dash on the Vi, but Strenuous is here to back up his top laner.
Oh, Strenuous might be in trouble now.
Oh, they're looking to collapse.
Doesn't have flash to use. Ooh, nice dodge, but I think he's just gonna...
He's just gonna call
just
in here.
Just gonna die. Yeah.
Ballin actually rolling up in time for the Herald, and Strenuous unluckily caught in quite a predicament as Brax is going to take the advantage of the roam up top lane.
Actually, yeah.
Right.
That's actually pretty huge.
Braxley took advantage of like the roam up to catch Strenuous and took mid tower in exchange for it. And B-Weez once again going aggressive in the 1v1 in the side lane against Bearaga, chipping the Orion, taking the Oriana down to half health. Yeah, I don't know. This is like rough. Like neither solo laners can really like keep keep their counterparts in check. So really on Vice and what's his face, Galen and Nightion to push their leads, push their advantages, really help their team out.
Well, Baraga might be in trouble here, but he's at least just going to hand over the tier 1, I think, to the Jace. Does he not get hearts yet? Oh, I guess not. It's on cooldown. Vice going for the Zeke second, I mean, I guess.
Is there a reason for this?
I think he really should go like Black Cleaver or something. I don't know.
I
he kind of needs to be
damage.
a little bit.
Eclipse
he needs
is also
to be
really
useful
good.
to his
I like
team,
Eclipse
or like
too.
not. He needs to like have some damage presence in this game. I think that's going to be a pretty easy kill on the Cho'Gath.
I mean, like you could opt for like an Eclipse or like you said, a Black Cleaver to help synergize with the Sundered Sky, but I guess he really wants the Zeke Storm. I think especially if you're like currently like ahead and you're snowballing, you want to do it. Even like an Edge of Night, like we were talking about for Jace earlier, that also can be a really good pickup for Vi, so you don't get immediately CC'd and blown up when you try to go in on someone, you know?
Yep.
Like, I don't really agree with the Zeeks. So demolish proc, holy shit.
Yep. I mean, this is going to be 6 Grove Scion walking around. That is really accelerated 2 levels up on his opponent laner.
Right, just play for Scion. Scion win conditions, just Jaleeb. He's too powerful.
Yep. This dragon's going to be a pretty huge fight, though. It's going to determine how a lot of the rest of the game goes. Hopefully, Scion can get down here. Scion doesn't have TP or ult, so could be a pretty decent angle of fighting here for Red before he gets here, but I'm not sure if they know where he is just yet. I don't really like how they're letting Scion get to this.
Yeah, Jaleeb has left the side lane. The creature is starting to arrive. What is this item? Is this Hollow Radiance? This is Hollow Radiance.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I mean he's kind of stacked up on the tank stats. And it doesn't quite get him. All right, let's see. Engage coming in onto Strenuous. It says the Strangled Thorns comes down. Vice forced to flash away from it as Jaleeb going aggressive into the backline, just being a huge meat shield for everyone. Erebus picking up the kill on Vice's. Baraga is running. He's running.
Run, Oriana, run!
Alright, Jaleeb going back aggressive. Lands a knock up onto terrain as Cho'Gath is stunned up, forced to flash away. Braxley hopping over the wall, going to pick up a kill onto the Cho'Gath here. Another kill over to the 80 carry of Wo-Ai Taiwan, and a quick 2-for-0 in the exchange as they walk over to the dragon, and that will not be soul point for the side of Mikingdom. As Wo-Ai Taiwan looks to pick up their first dragon of the game. Really well played fight from the side of from blue side here.
Yeah, I don't think
showing up on his power spike and really just sitting in front of everyone's face there.
They need to do the Oriana Vi combo. I'm not sure if the Oriana was connected with the Vi to do so, but that's kind of their only win condition right now because Vice is not going damage. So
I mean, Baraga was like weirdly walking behind like all 4 members and like running
he did
the
just kind of walk
direction.
through the whole fight. I think he really tunnel visioned on Zeri when they kind of need to front to back with Xayah and Cho'Gath.
Yeah, just play under Xayah. I think that's the win con here. I mean, with that said, Braxy is officially they're equal gold. Never mind. I was about to say they're richer, but I guess Galen just hadn't backed yet.
Yeah, I mean this is Xayah hasn't had a kill for like 10 minutes or something, 5 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Just kind of been sitting at this like 5-1, 5-2 KDA for a long time now.
I mean, Cho'Gath also are you gonna walk into 2 people, Bewease? No, you won't. Alright.
He's alright.
Alright, he's fine. I mean, Cho'Gath Heartsteel versus Scion Heartsteel here. Jaleeb got it earlier, so he's got double the stacks.
Oh, this is really bad for Vice.
Yikes. That's a yikes Lele moment right there.
Not really know what he's looking for there.
That is most definitely a yikes Lele moment.
He just can't be ulting without the Oriana with this like tanky build that he has. He's not really going to do much.
Yeah, I don't know why you would opt to
because the rest of his team is so defensive. Like they have Xayah Braum. They want people to walk into them. They don't want to go forward.
I mean, it's not just that. Like Oriana also opted for Seraph, which is a very defensive item to go for.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. Erebus is going aggressive. I mean, Bewis is just going to one-shot Orion in the back line, though, and Barraga just can't play the game. Once again, looking for a flank for whatever reason, as Braxy gets chased down by Nightion and Galen, but look who's here! It's Dweeb! There he goes, the Heartstonk stack to pick up a kill, another 500 gold going over to Braxy, just Dweeb coming in out of nowhere. TP's behind him and just ults in and just... My god. That is one tanky Scion.
Yeah, and the Scion's just absolutely running the map, running it outside, TPing all over the place, helping his team out the Dragons. He's doing really well this game.
Yeah, 399 Heartsteel stacks. I think that's the main thing we need to look at here.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't even know if he needs to get an armor item this game. Like, there's not really any AD armor. Like, the Xayah does damage, but, like, Xayah cannot, like, kill this much HP that he has, I think.
Right, you need an LDR on the Xayah, and then you need,
even then, I don't even know if it matters.
You need, like, a couple more items on top of that, and then maybe you'll probably have, like, a chance at killing the Scion. Here's Vice. He's going to attempt... I think Jaleem is often played safe here because I think it's good to realize that their entire team is coming. Let's see what kind of drift strategy he's going to pull here. He is pulling
look at mid lane,
people.
Look at mid lane. The Xayah is getting caught on the other side.
They're going to trade Xayah for Jaleb, and they're probably going to get the mid and they're going to get the mid and bot inner towers for Jaleb here. He's not even... He's worth a 150 gold shutdown, but you kill the 80 carry, and you use all your resource to kill Jaleb, and they come out net positive on that anyways, so... I mean, once again, just Jaleb's Jlaw. 557 heart Jaleel stacks. On the Jlayon.
No! She sold the Sorgs.
Yeah, I was about to say, before Jaleb got caught, Erebus has finally... acquired enough gold to sell the Sorcerer's Shoes and get different boots. Although, I think she should have kept it for the memes. It would have been pretty funny.
Oh my god. Scion is going Overlord's Bloodmail next item.
Is that what it says? Double Tunneler becomes Overlord's Bloodmail? That is crazy.
I don't even know like if that item is like good or not. I've seen
I mean, he's got 557 Heartsteel stacks.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ahead and you're like this, I think it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
And Vice has been just sitting on these two rubies for a long time. I don't know what's going on. But I think they're going to just try to fight this, maybe try to get a pick. This is really good. The Orianna needs to connect with their Vi. Like, they don't have any damage with the Vi without the Orianna, so... Should just look for some sort of pick here. But blue side is respecting it pretty nicely. And they're just going to let Jace split here. At least for now. Oh, Jaleb, I don't think he had the ult there.
I think he ults in. His entire team was coming to back him up on...
Even if they blow ults on him, he just like walks away, I think. And it like even if he dies, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And they might just give it and just like double inhib here. It's like kind of fine. It is like a little bit scary when the 4th dragon comes up, but what this does is they kind of just want to play... Ooh, unless they may try to make a play on it, though.
Vice. Is this going to be a Smite Lele
Sion's leashing. Why is Sion leashing?
No. I mean, they're going to pick him up for it. So Erebus and Braxy are quickly 2v3 in the backline. Braxy flashes behind Nightion, but gets stunned up anyway. Shutdown going over to Barraga. They're going to go aggressive
doesn't have any
onto Galen anyways. They do end up picking 2 kills as the rest of the team of Taiwan shows up.
Oh, this Cho'Gath champ. I'm sorry, Terrain, but this Cho'Gath champ is so useless.
Yeah, I mean, he locked the Scion and he had top lane counterpick. I was just a little surprised that you give Jaleb the tank v tank matchup when he's shown that he can ease the bleeding into like Scion's worst matchups and still come out on top. And versus tanks, he's like historically known to like have like insane gold leads. Like right now, he's up 4,000 gold over his top lane counterpart in Terrain. I really don't agree with this Cho'Gath pick.
Yeah, I just don't know why
he really doesn't care. As you can see, he's just like existing and taking the inhib in front of their faces, and they just can't do anything about it. And what this is happening is like the rest of the team can kind of hit for free. Never mind, he died. I spoke too soon. I'm sorry for speaking, Jaleb. I didn't mean it. Sorry, he's getting Heartsteel stats. Heartsteel. Come on, can we get to 800? 843. There we go. Holy shit, Jaleb.
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know why Train just didn't go as like classic Ornn that he always plays. I think
Yeah, Ornn would have
Serious
been
might be dead
great.
here. Oh, never mind. Good ult though.
Huh? Oh,
Vice, I think he's barely out of ult range, but Ornn does well in the Scion, and it kind of counters these poke comps because you can just pull the trigger so easily on them and
right.
just start a fight, whereas they kind of just want to poke you out with their spells beforehand. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what this Cho'Gath is from. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, what this giving this third drag to red side does is kind of you have to really force a Baron fight, and I think that's what they're going to do. Because it can be a little bit sus playing the fourth dragon or like soul point dragon for them. So you kind of just want to at least accelerate the game or even end the game before the next dragon comes, or like quote unquote end the game, whereas you're in the game winning position more or less.
Here we
That's
go.
what they're gonna
Baron
do,
is
just hitting it.
being started by Taiwan, and Mikingdom
I think they should just be looking for a turn here, though.
Oh,
Well, they're at least
Orion's
gonna get
actually
Orion on
TPing.
TP.
They're gonna opt for the fight, it would seem. I think that's what they're
Yeah.
looking for. Nanion is coming in from the back. The solo Grom flank is very ambitious.
And they can play pretty slow here. They have the top wave with the natural push from the inhib. And Oriana blew her TP, so if I mean, can someone get down to the bot lane is the real question, because if they do, it's going to pull someone that's going to have to at least burn their TP like the Cho'Gath, or Oriana's going to be stuck down there. They're looking for some kind of pick. BWeez needs to be a little bit careful, though.
He is getting
And I don't
ulted,
think they have
he's
any-
gonna flash out, but Vice, the triple knockup from Strenuous on Stranglethorn, but Train will flash forward to pick up the kill onto the Zeri. That's the 80 carry and the support dead. Beast will follow shortly afterwards. The 1 HP Cho'Gath picking up, just flashing forward and really just picking up a couple kills
They need
there.
to be careful about their base. Sion could just TP in. Yeah,
Oh,
here
there
he comes.
Bleeb's going.
Terrain should just insta base. He looks like he is, but how much of their base will they lose? He's going to proc demolish on the second tower, I think.
There it is. Oh my god.
I think he's going to be able to get this tower, at least in passive.
Yeah, he got it even without passive. We're gonna hit the Nexus now, Jaleel? I think he's gonna get
Nah,
hard stacks.
it does like no damage. They nerfed it so hard.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It literally would do like 10 damage.
Oh,
Well, Strenuous.
okay. Well, Strenuous attempts to do it. Oh,
Yeah.
Like maybe pick up one? Oh, he actually does pick up one.
Okay.
Little plant thingy picked up the Braum. Let's go.
And now they have an open base against Sion, so actually pretty big play here from Jalib. But I mean, red side, they do have their soul dragon, their soul point dragon coming up. So I mean, if they're able to get the soul, that's kind of their win come back into this game, back into the driver's seat. It's a pretty even game as of now, I think.
I think so. We do have to remember it is open Nexus, so things might get a little bit risky.
Yeah.
For the side of Mikingdom. But there is some breathing room. There is some consolation here. You got the Baron. You can kind of use it to chill, farm up, wait for your inhibs to respawn, and you really got to try and look at this. Look at the Zeri, this Jace again. And I don't know why we don't see an Edge of Night on BWeez, but an opportunity build could prove fatal and might be one of the driving reasons.
They're just going to give. I'm really surprised.
Okay.
But I guess they're just a little bit scared of their base.
That makes sense.
I mean, I think what Jace's build does is just like it full buys in the poke comp, so I mean there's that, but as you've seen in the fights, he's been kind of getting picked off by the Vi and Oriana time and time again, so pretty squishy with his build, but still offers a lot of damage, obviously.
Right. I really do wish that was an Edge of Night, though. I think he would be able to play so much more aggressive and in their face with an Edge of Night and really just continue pushing the lead that he built, but each their own. BWeez.
I mean, the game is going to be really slow here for a long time. There's really not much to do. That top inhib just came back up, so can't really backdoor just straight up anymore. But I mean, what this allows at least blue side to do is scale up even further. Zaya doesn't really get any stronger past this point. She hit her Navori spike, kind of that late game item that grants her kind of like, you know, the dream build for her, as you could think about it.
And Cho'Gath and Scion doing battle. Cho'Gath's about coming to similar HP levels that Scion is. He is a lot tankier than Jaleeb is at the moment because Jaleeb did opt to go for the Overlord's Bloodmail rather than building more tanky. And what does this build into? Chain Vest, Kindle Gem?
You can go Knight's Vow, I think, or you can go Unending Despair, which I think is what he's going to go.
Okay.
I think you probably build one more item, probably. There's probably one more that builds out of the star items, but I think those are the two ones I can think of
Gotcha.
right now.
Yeah, I don't play tanks, so I have no clue what these items build into.
Yeah, and this is nothing really on the map to do. They're really looking for the Scion, which I don't know if is like the best play in the world. Well, unless they can just chain CC him. And instead, it's a pretty good ult for him to go forward. Now I can look for the Orianna. I don't think he's going to go for the base. He's going to look for the Orianna, but it's actually a pretty good cover by the Cho'Gath to be here. And instead, he's just going to walk through the mid lane.
Come on, Jaleeb, hit that tower. Bang! The demolish. Playing for the objectives.
Even if he dies, it really doesn't mean anything.
I think you let him die there. I don't think you want to go in.
Yeah, they should just let Scion die. Like, it doesn't really matter if one person dies. It's like, all right.
Oh my god,
it's going to be a 2-for-1, or 2-for-1 tower, rather.
How does he even have, like, this many stacks?
Because he got it in 9 minutes.
No, it's like 12
13 minutes.
It's like 1,213. I genuinely don't know how this
Or not 13,
works.
23 minutes ago, sorry. Whoops.
Charge up a powerful attack. Grants 12% of that damage. Oh, it's the damage you deal. That's the total stacks.
It like scales on top of itself.
Gotcha. That makes sense. 1,213 Heartsteel stacks. Absolutely insane.
He finally got the Unending Despair, and I think he's probably going to go something like a Randuin's or Thormail last, I'd hope.
Yeah, I think Randuin's could be good, so could the... I think both are pretty good here. I wouldn't be surprised to maybe even see a Yak Show the Protein.
Oh yeah, that could be good as well. But I want to say that Orianna is like quietly getting pretty strong here.
Yeah, Barraga has been farming up. He's 3.5 items now, and
yep.
I do think the lead that Bevis has pulled here isn't really as important anymore. And again, like I have to beat it to death. It's like beating a dead animal, like even more. But this opportunity, it ain't the move, you know.
I think it's alright, but whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of like preference, I think.
I guess.
And finally, the neutral objectives will be coming up soon, so people are going to have to make up their minds of what they want to do. But I mean, blue side just keeping these lanes shoved in constantly should give them a little bit of prio over whatever they want to do. And I think the red side is just going to have to kind of follow suit into which one they choose, which should be the dragon. I don't think you want to give over mountain right now, but the problem is Baron spawning a little bit earlier. And they can burn it pretty fast with the Xayah. So you have to be careful.
Getting
and I don't know.
This game is so close.
Oh, I think they were trying to let Strenuous solo it while they were going to go do Baron or Dragon or something.
I did notice that Zyra is there, so
they're gonna. Oh wow, they're just gonna take the Baron.
Yeah, they're trading Soul for Baron here.
This could be a little bit sus. They have to end the game more or less off this Baron push, or it's gonna be really hard to play.
Right. All right, let's see how this goes. Baron has been picked up for Taiwan. Is quickly looking over. It's actually not even all that low. But let's see, maybe Jaleeb Miracle Steel? No, red team will confidently pick up the dragon and the soul on top of that. So that is there's quite a bit of extra tankiness for the side of Mikingdom. And
yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. I think it's
a little bit of respite
they have
against
to end the game like in the next minute, I think.
Or are they going to catch out Strenuous? Let's find out. No, they're actually just going to one-shot the Cho'Gath, and with the tank
That's a good
dead,
start.
Oh, Vice going to die. Vice is going to die here too.
He has no Orianna, so he has no damage.
Oh no, Vice. And Galen tries to make a desperation play, but it's too little too late. Does pick up Braxy, but it just doesn't matter as Jaleeb is just going to run straight into the base, force everyone away from his extremely giant and meaty body that has 1,213 Heartsteel stacks, and they're just going to run it down to the Nexus.
Yeah,
The
I think just
win,
a little bit of
Bo,
misplay from Rit's side, but
yeah, it's just
yeah.
a couple of people got caught out, and that was just the end right there.
Yep.
Well played from Wo-Ai Taiwan. It was a really close game overall. As Wo-Ai Taiwan picks up their third win of the group stage. All right, who do we want to bring in for the interview? I think it's a Jalib angle. I think we have to bring in Jalib.
I would have to agree.
There he is.
Hello.
The top lane MVP 2 seasons in a row.
Hello.
Mr. Jalib himself. Back on the Scion. Once again, no bans put your way to the Scion. What do you have to say to everyone?
I'm just constantly disrespected. I don't know why they leave it up every time. I don't know.
What was your reaction when he locked in Cho'Gath, is all I'm saying?
Personally, I was like, that's pretty based. I like when people pick Cho'Gath because not a lot of people pick Cho'Gath. But I also thought to myself, like, they left Scion open and then they picked a tank, so I just knew I'd win lane.
Yep.
That's what we like to hear. Well, y'all already locked in playoffs when you went 2-0 last week, but with this third win, I think you are in good contention to take first. Your next match is... Who are y'all playing next? I don't know. When's your next game?
Our next game is tomorrow. I can't remember what team. Sorry.
Y'all are playing against Bruegel. Okay.
Yeah.
So thoughts going into that game. What are y'all doing? How are y'all prepping for that?
Being chilling and doing what we do best.
Same old,
I don't really know.
same old.
Just kind of playing.
I think over time there's been a slight increase in Jalib fans over the years.
Shout out all my fans. Thank you, everybody.
Any shout out to the Jalib enthusiasts?
Shout out to all my Jalib enthusiasts, those who have been there from day one when I was a 2-pointer back in the day. Now I'm a 4-pointer, and it's great to see everybody in the chat hype me up. Except for Ricci. I do not like Ricci. Just kidding. That was a joke.
Well, great to hear that, Jalib, and hoping for continued success for your team. We are going to take a short break, but I do think there's another game coming up in exactly an hour, so we'll be back for that. I will not be casting, though. It will be somebody else. Peace, guys.